All right.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball
Grizzlies and the
on
Raptors.
2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. We've got Bosh. Johnson is out there with Jordan. Then it's Kareem, and it's Carter in at the 3. And for the Grizzlies, Draymond Green is out there with Gasol. Then there's Allen Iverson. Then there's John Morant, and it's Curry in at the point guard. And when you consider how athletic, Doris, both these teams are, what do you think both should be looking to do here tonight?
Kevin, athleticism is best showcased in transition, so we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular could happen on any moment.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Pass to Bosh. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Gasol. To the paint. Here's Green. And it's Green sliding it down.
Well, Green likes to push the pace, that's for sure. Great at making his way up the court and getting to the right spot.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls. Now Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team?
Perfect timing on the alley-oop.
Go
Bosh
for
has
it.
this kind of a connection with his teammates.
I called it, and then he was like, "I'll bear the room."
Now the Grizzlies with it.
Yeah,
it's
the
tipped.
fucking veteran.
Gasol dishes to Iverson.
Yeah. Look at that. I think Steve's potentially could go down.
Terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
A nice shot by Carter.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He
This
attracts
team's
all that
pretty well
attention
stacked.
defensively,
They're just
leaving guys wide open.
Here's Morant. That's good. Great play set up by
He's
Iverson.
part of the problem. It's all
Iverson's
of
got
them.
3 assists tonight.
Good way to start
half
this
the
game.
match he's not on
You want to
anymore.
get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? He loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Here's Jordan. Lays it up onto the glass.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
Now here's Iverson. Drops in the tray. Iverson's got 5 points so far. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jokic has checked in for Gasol. Carter comes in for John Morant. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Allen Iverson. And it's Nash in for Stephen Curry.
We think of Thompson as a beautifully gifted shooter, but make no mistake, he understands when and where to place the basketball when a teammate is open.
Maravich, good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For Memphis, they've gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter. And Chris Paul picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's why I don't like it.
44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Thompson finds Green. Back to Thompson. Good. Great play by Green to step back.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a 3 go unanswered. Big time shot.
Outside Maravich. With the fadeaway. Again, Toronto.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Knocked loose. Paul with the steal. Inside. Yao. Chip back in for 2.
Well, Chris Paul has made a living doing just this, finding the open teammate.
Here's Nash. There's the pass to Jokic. Over Yao. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Raptors trail by 3. Wilkins kicks to Maravich. Stolen by Carter. Jumps up. Green slams it in.
Boy, you'd love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
For Toronto, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Both free throws good from Wilkins.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Jokic, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, you got to put a body on Jokic, or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
Yeah, it's like...
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter, they've got Magic Johnson. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Maravich, and it's Carter in its small forward.
Well, what a perimeter shot Marc Gasol has always had for a big man, such a pretty touch.
Doris, when you and I think about the playoffs back in the bubble, you can see how much of an impact the fans have during games.
Personally, Kevin, I hope never to see a bubble again because the energy and the atmosphere inside NBA arenas is so electric you can almost reach out and touch it. And obviously the players love the opportunity to perform in front of their home fans.
Abdul Rauf, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Offensive rebound. There's Jokic being aggressive inside.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Iverson with the ball, and it's Carter picking him up. Kicks it out to Iverson. O'Neal with the rebound.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Jordan, and Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul. Richardson, he's checked in for Vince Carter. Raptors also changing it up. Davis comes in for Shaq. And Bosh is subbed in for Leonard. And it's sent back by Carter. Fires the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Carter just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
And Memphis making a change here. Irving's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Murphy's checked in. Pass to Richardson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. They can't stop the run with that one. Raptor shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. And finished off by Carter.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
Grizzlies have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Richardson, good. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Jordan with the steal. And the dunk by Jordan.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Raptors with the lead. For Toronto, they have an exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And he knocks down the first one.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Draymond Green is checked in for Gasol. Ja Morant comes in for Richardson. And it's Nash in for Abdul Rauf. The three from Davis. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Murphy finds Bosch. Wilkins with the ball. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And that one's good, Irving.
And very few guys can move the ball like Nash. He knows where his shooters are at all times and makes feeding them look easy.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Memphis out in front, up by 2. And we'll be back right after this.
Half time. Okay. Oh, we've got the same percentage for shots.
Yeah, 71, 6 rebounds. I got more assists. You've got one more block.
Sleep.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Look at Vince Carter in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Draymond Green is out there with Morant. And it's Marc Gasol. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Iverson in at the 2-guard spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And it's not about they say it was last touched by
They're also the best.
Here's Curry. Nothing on the board. Kicks it to Iverson. 3-pointer. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Chris Bosh.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
Maravich is checked in for the Raptors. Both free throws good from Morant. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Carter with the 3. It's rebounded by Curry.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Well, Stephen Curry, obviously an excellent distributor. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Chris Bosh.
Fucking magic.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
Mirovic kicks to Bosh. Off target from three-point range. And they're moving it up. And the wide open shot from Green. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got 4 assists in the game. 1:14 left in the third. For 3, Mirovic. Gasol pulls it in. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. And it's Morant missing. Bosh will bring it up for the Raptors. And here's Mirovic for 3. It's rebounded by Gasol. Memphis has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
To halt the run, and Vince Carter with the slam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here's Mirovic from the arc. Drills it from outside. And now just a 4-point Grizzly lead.
And that's why they call him the pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game. And finding that one from deep. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The drive by Iverson. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson, the pass to Mirovic. From putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets.
Oh!
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Grizzlies lead by 4. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
Oh, the system game. I want to bring us back in this match.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So for Toronto right now, ball out there with Jordan. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Yao. And it's Wilkins in at the small forward position.
Yeah, I've had that set before. Very well.
Memphis leading. Thompson for 3. Thompson with the 3.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
They ran out of stamina
at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Memphis has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Jokic, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Paul is doubled. Leonard against Green. Leonard kicks to Wilkins. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Grizzlies shooting offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. Carter, that's good.
How much fun would it be to play with Steve Nash? I mean, Man, I know everybody who can score it or shoot it would love to be on the floor with him.
Now, here's Jordan. Takes the three. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
That ties the game.
One thing that stands out over the course of Leonard's career is how efficient and effective he has been on the offensive end.
Pass to Carter. Stolen by Wilkins. Down low. And Wilkins with the
Dominic
snap.
Wilkinson barely got his back.
It's even possible to throw it too high for Dominique. He has a vertical plus the limp, and that's an alley-oop waiting to happen every time he runs the floor. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Yeah,
It's stolen by Carter. And now Nash pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And let's get your guys take now on the hustle scores from Memphis.
All game long they've had clear hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Gasol's checked in for Jokic. Morant comes in for Vince Carter. Allen Iverson's checked in for Thompson. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Nash. Raptors also changing it up. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Yao. Wash comes in for Dominique Wilkins. And it's Johnson in for Chris Paul. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. We got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle, and they told the team we're winning this game with our defense. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
You can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. It's stolen by Green. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
From deep, Green nails the triple.
Well, this we know. Draymond Green does not lack for confidence. Big time shot there.
Jordan, that's for two. Up again. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
A big moment means it's my moment. Marcus Gasol, close it out.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
And right now, shouldering the load, Bosch looks at a tough situation and says, yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
He makes the first of three, and that'll put them up by two. And the second free throw drops, and it's a three-point game.
And there's just such a calmness to Marc Gasol. Doesn't seem phased, and taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
No, you already have this.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so, I mean, there's no reason.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
That's pretty good, Matt.
Yeah.
You did a good one,
Yeah. I'll say something. Let's say, yeah, fourth quarter. Well, 18 points. So, yep, that 2 points you got in that. There's 2 free throws. That made you win.